everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Heather-Confetti Stitcher and we are currently in Big Bear on vacation in the mountains. But I'm I am working on a project that I haven't worked on in at least half a year. Probably about a year, if not more. But we're going to be working on Country Cottage Needleworks Winter from their seasonal celebrations. And we're quite a ways into it, but I thought this was a good one to work on, considering our current location. I did bring Sleepy Hollow with me, but I just kind of kitted this one up last minute. But here is where we're at. So we have the whole bottom done. There's really no back stitching except for in the windows. But yeah, it's just the house and then the banner and some of the snow. So it's coming along. And this is our view that we're stitching from. Might rain today, we're kind of keeping an eye on the radar, but yeah, if you're new, welcome. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. And I hope you guys will enjoy this week's vlog. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Thursday, August 4th. We are back from vacation. Got back today. I didn't film other than the first time because I was just busy and I didn't get a whole lot of stitching in because we were busy hiking and all that good stuff. But it is almost 7 o'clock at night and I wanted to show you some of the progress I made. I'm really close to finishing this piece, so I'm going to finish that and just not counting stitches because it's not enough for a 2,000 yearly task, and so it's just also kind of nice taking a little bit of a break. But today was my first day back at work, so it's been a very, very busy, hectic day. What with driving back home, unpacking all the baby stuff and keeping him entertained and starting back to work. So I wasn't able to stitch much in the car because a lot of it was mountain driving and that makes me super sick. So I actually didn't stitch at all on the way there. But I was able to finish all of the white and part of the next piece, and I was able to finish the bunnies. So I'm going to show you that. And I need to fix this French knot. It's too big, obviously. This one's fine, but so I need to pull that out and work with. That's only supposed to be one strand, but yeah. So I need to do that a little bit. But I started the blue, which will be the W, the N, and the E, and then the door. And then there's 2 colors of green left, one of which is the other 3 letters, and then a darker green, and those just create the stripes in the house, and then that's it, and it's done. All the back stitching is done, obviously, except for the French knot. That was the same as the window panes. So I'm probably gonna have to like pull this stitch out, end this somewhere over here because I had carried it, and then restitch it. But yeah, I feel like it's not as noticeable in person, but now that I'm looking at it, it actually is. So I'm gonna do that. My dinner just got here, so I don't know when I'm gonna be able to film next, or stitch next even. Hopefully tomorrow, but we have a doctor's appointment first thing in the morning, so, and I've got work to catch up on. So I'm going to do that, and then I will check in with you all a little later. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Friday the 5th. Oh, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, and baby boy had his 6-month appointment today, so he's, if you can hear him, a little fussy today because he had his shots, but we also are going to be going harder on the solids, so we'll see how that goes. He's been eating solids since 4 months, but really I've been really lazy about it, and I've only been feeding him like once a day, sometimes not even at all. So we're gonna really try to up that and see how he does sleep-wise. But since I go on, well, not vacation, I go on a work retreat on Sunday, so I don't want to sleep train him until after I'm back, so that it doesn't all land on Hubby to do that. But anyway, I did a little bit of stitching last night. I did fix the eye, which I didn't have to pull out. I was able to tighten the stitch in the back, so hopefully that stays. And I got in one more banner color. But I've been trying to do all these trainings and stuff at work, which is a pain in the butt. But I'm going to try to finish that color today, hopefully do another color, we're going to see. Try to go get him to sleep, we'll see. And yeah, just try to work on this other color and hopefully get some progress at work, because beginning of the school year is insane. So anyway, here is what we're looking like. So I have the E start, well, not started, I've got it anchored so that we can start it. And then, I don't know why this looks off, it's not, it's even, but, and then we're gonna fill in the door down here, and then that'll be it for this color. So we just have the one banner, and then that. And then 2 colors of green, and after that, we will be done. So we'll see what we can do, but I'm gonna go take care of him, and I will check in with you all later. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is Saturday the 6th. It's 12:30 in the afternoon, and I did get some stitching done yesterday. I actually finished up the rest of the blue and all of the dark green. So we have one color left, and it's already started. So I'm gonna finish this project today if it kills me. I've been up since 5, so I'm starting to definitely feel it, but we're gonna power through. I've already taken a 2-mile walk, gone to Michael's, TJ Maxx, and Target. We're gonna probably go back to Michael's later on today because they were just putting out their Halloween stuff this morning. But now it should be out, I think, so. Anyway, I'm gonna work a little bit on the green and see where we can get to. But here is what I accomplished. So you can see I finished the eye banner. So I have 2 more, and then just filling in the rest of the house, and then we're done. All the back stitching is complete. And then I'm not going to fully finish it yet, I think, until I finish the other 3 seasons, because I haven't really figured out how I want to do that yet, so who knows how long that'll be. But usually when I have something finished, it spurs me on to finish the rest. So that being said, I gotta look at and see what fabrics I have, because I might do flat folds, but I haven't fully decided yet. So anyway, just gonna work on this, and I will check in with you hopefully tomorrow. Okay, so here it is finished. It is almost 5 o'clock on Saturday still, and we were able to get it done. It looks a little wonky, but that's actually supposed to be open. But yeah, I have no idea when I will do the next bit, but I'm planning on taking Sleepy Hollow with me to my trip, but I'm going to put it in the same project bag, because it actually doesn't have one at the moment. But I'm going to put it in the same one as my stocking, if it fits. Just because I'm not sure if I will have enough light in the hotel to stitch on that one. Plus, it gives me a little variety, and it's easy for me to differentiate between the two because the stocking is a kit. So that's gonna be my plan, and it's, you know, it's all out, so it's easy to travel with. And yeah, so anyway, this will get cut out. Probably I might just stick the whole thing in the bag. and cut it later. But I'm gonna wait to press it and everything until I have all the others done so I can do them all at once. And I really like this one. It's really weird, like that green does not look like the same as the light green in there, but it is. But yeah, it's nice to do a house where it's not huge and takes forever, like on a lot of samplers, which if you know me, you know I don't stitch samplers, but that's one of the reasons why, is because large blocks of solid color drive me crazy. This snow drove me a little crazy. But I already had like half of it done, so it wasn't terrible. But anyway, there is that one, and who knows when I'll start it. My plan, I think, is to start spring next, since that's the next holiday after winter, but we'll see. But I'm gonna leave that here and see you all probably tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Sunday the 7th. I am in my hotel room with my glass of wine and my salmon that I ordered from room service because I'm kind of going all out for today. I have a face mask all set up, ready to put on. Well, not all set up, it's in my bag, but I brought it. And I'm gonna start stitching here in a minute. I was doing some last minute work stuff. It's 7 o'clock, so I wanted to order before everybody else did, and apparently I was the first one. But cheers. I'm going out tomorrow with my coworkers for dinner, and breakfast and lunch are being provided by the school. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this, and then I will come back and show you my starting point on Sleepy Hollow, because I don't think I showed it in this vlog. But just wanted to check in with you guys just in case I forget and just start stitching, but I'm gonna try to come back and show you guys our starting point. Basically, it's gonna be hard to see all of my progress because it's backstitch, but we'll see what we can see. But I will see you guys all in a little bit. Okay, so this is our starting point. I'm already ready for bed, I'm not even gonna lie. It's like 8, a little after 8. But I am going to at least put in one cobweb up here. Then the outside and the inside, like the outside of this border, the inside of this border is essentially one giant cross, or one giant backstitch, but we're gonna do them every 10, I think I decided. And then the pumpkins get outlined, the bats get outlined, and the skulls get outlined. So, like I said, not sure how much you're gonna be able to tell. Probably on the pumpkins and the skull. Definitely, probably not on the borders. But I doubt you're gonna be able to see it on the bats either. So you're gonna have to take my word for it that I'm actually stitching those. But I'm also waiting to hear back from Rita Marie because it looks like I've been banned from the Stitching Adventure game, and I can't imagine what I was banned for, so I'm guessing it was a mistake, but the group doesn't show up for me to like search or anything anymore. So I sent her a message, but since she is on the other side of the world, I know she's probably sleeping right now, which is fine. But the new game, or the new task, I think is supposed to start tomorrow. And I did check with my team members, and the group still shows up for them just fine. So, like, even my save posts don't show up. So I'm thinking something happened that I'm hopefully getting worked out. But I'm gonna stitch anyway, as if I am part of the group. We don't actually have the tasks yet. Like, we can see them, but we can't start them yet until the 8th, which is tomorrow. So I'm going to do a little bit of stitching and check in with you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Monday, the 8th. It's 4:15, and I am in the room for a little bit before I go to dinner with my coworkers. So I'll leave for that in a few minutes. But I did get some pretty good progress actually last night. Well, for me, good progress on my project. So I basically my plan was to stitch a cobweb and maybe some of the like border, like the outside border. Well, I did that, finished the border, got to the bottom, finished another cobweb, and then decided to work my way back up to the top. And so, because I basically, once I got to the bottom, I was like, I might as well just finish out this thread. But if you know me, you know my threads are super long. But I figured I'll just finish out the thread, and I made it almost to the top, and then I ran out. Well, if you know me, that won't do. So I had to rethread and finish out the inside border part. And because I was already there, I decided to stitch one of the pumpkins as well, just to see how much you could tell, like, and how much it actually mattered. So I'm going to show you that, and then I parked it in the bat so that I can stitch the bat next and see what that looks like. But the back stitching actually looks better than I thought it would. Like, I didn't think it would show up super well, but yeah, it's makes it worth it because you can actually see it better than I thought with that dark fabric. So anyway, here is what that is looking like. So you can see the outside borders, and you can definitely see that it makes the pumpkin look good. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna make the bat look pretty good as well. But the interesting thing about this pattern, from what I can tell, is that it doesn't do any diagonal stitches with the back stitches, at least on the border. I haven't looked at the rest of the pattern. Obviously the letters are different, but yeah, so I finished that whole outside and inside border, and I literally got, I think, to like here in that inside border. So yeah, we couldn't let that fly. So my goal today is to finish at least down to here, just so I can see what the whole border would look like, so that the bat and the skull are outlined. But obviously the more I can do, the better. My plan is to, basically what I did was I came down, did that spider web, messed up on it, and had to redo it. Well, I'd counted over 1 instead of 2 on this one, so I had to like redo those 2 outside circle parts. And then came back up, all the way back up, and now I'm coming back down the middle to do this entire middle part. So that's gonna kind of be my plan, depending on where, or I guess actually it doesn't even matter. I was gonna say depending on where the thread ends, but even if it ends like right here, I'm still gonna continue down. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. So I'll go along the outside, come back the inside, and do the middle. But I think it's looking really good. I really love those spider webs, which I was pretty sure I would like them, but sorry, my voice sounds hoarse. I'm like way hyped up on coffee with not enough sleep. Because even though I should have slept well last night, I'm apparently not the only one. Apparently quite a few people were not sleeping well. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just in a hotel room by myself, but anyway, it's looking good. I am going to go down and meet my coworkers so we can go walk to the restaurant. And I'll check in with you guys tomorrow for some updates. Hey everybody, it is, what is today? It's Thursday the 11th. It's 12:30, and I have probably like an hour or 2 I can stitch. I have to go to the dentist and get my fillings done, but I also have a work meeting right before then, so I'm going to drive down early and do the meeting from the car, because otherwise I'm not going to have enough time to drive there. It's been a little slow with progress. I have 171 stitches put in of the 10 stitches so far. So in order to finish out I decided I'm going to work on sunscreen. So, and that's for the Stitching Adventure game. But to do that, since they're back stitching, I have to do twice as many. So It's 100 stitches for putting on sunscreen, and it gives me 0.1 toughness. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to work on doing the gathering tools, because I think I'm the only one in my group so far that has earned that ability. So we're going to do that. Basically, the only thing I've added is I've stitched one of the bats, and it's just beginning of the school year, takes up a lot of time. But I'm at a good stopping point for work, sort of. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to blow dry my hair because it's still in the process of being dried. I went to the gym this morning for like 2 hours, so kind of got a late start to the day. But that's okay, because I'm about to earn my first virtual medal. Sorry, I keep playing with my hair. It's kind of driving me nuts. Or not virtual medal, my first medal for a virtual challenge, which was 124 miles to walk around the Ring of Kerry, so in Ireland. So I'm gonna be able to do that in the next day or two. I think I have like 3 miles left. And I'm just glad that I'm back on track. So I'm going to show you my progress, and I got my color and cotton order in. So we're gonna see what those colors look like. And then I'm gonna finish out the 200 stitches, which count as 100. And I haven't even looked at the magical stitches weekly yet, so I'm gonna do that, and then we'll kind of go from there. But anyway, here is that. So you can see the back stitch on the bat actually makes quite a bit of difference. I didn't know if it would, but it fattens it up quite a bit. And we're going to work on that next pumpkin. Each pumpkin is 20 back stitches. Each bat is 72. So I actually have an odd number, so I may just do 1 extra stitch so that I can, it depends on how many are in the skull. I got to look at that, but anyway, we are going to finish the pumpkin and get some stitches in on the skull, depending on how many are in there. And hopefully I will stitch more than that, but we will at least get that done. And here is, I always open it, but don't actually look inside. So here's my color and cotton and my super busy work schedule. Ooh. Obviously, we are fall themed. I get the all colors pack from Color and Cotton, and this is the August 2022. I love these. These are gorgeous. I especially really like that bright green. Ooh. They're really well stuck together. And we have pumpkin pie. These are pretty true to color, actually. Creeping vines. This one's a little more brown in person, I think. Carving pumpkin. Cauldron bubble. This one's not quite as bright. It's still bright, but it's not as neon. And oh my gourd. Super cute. Love those. I love that they are doing special edition ones now. But yeah, see my back is actually one of the neater backs I've ever had. And yeah, so I will check in with you all hopefully tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is, what is today? Friday the 12th? Excuse me. Sorry about the messy hair. Baby boy has been pulling it out. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and he is down for a nap. And I'm done with work, I think. So I'm gonna stitch, hopefully. So what I've decided is that I am going to, instead of going back and forth, I can only do 100 stitches a day for or I can only do sunscreen once a day, and that is 100 stitches. So instead of like going back and forth between stitching for the tulle and stitching for sunscreen, I'm going to start off my day by putting 100 stitches into my stocking for the sunscreen, and then as soon as that's done, go over and work on my Sleepy Hollow. And I'm stitching for an axe first, so hopefully that'll be done relatively soon, but since it's back stitching, take a little bit longer. Jeez, just got a piece of green bean I got on my nose. You started solids. Anyway, so I'm going to show you both of those projects, and then I put in 200 and altogether I finished out the one sunscreen, and then I put in another 246 stitches, 246 half stitches on Sleepy Hollow. So we're slowly getting there. I added up all of the stitching, like all the back stitches for all of the like inside pieces, and it was like 2008, I think, total stitches. So I'm hoping it goes kind of quickly, but that doesn't count like all the stitches on the outside borders. Mainly just because I was curious how many things I could get done, and it turns out probably only one. But anyway, here is what those are looking like. So here is Sleepy Hollow. We hopefully will finish this side today, but we'll see. This one I can only really stitch at night after baby boy has gone to sleep. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm really curious to see how this works out with the stocking and how much progress Hollow actually gets. I did just see somebody finish this in a Halloween group that I'm part of that's not stitching related, so that was really cool to see someone in the wild, as they say. But yeah, the difference between this bat and this bat, like, well, and I guess this bat too, but crazy how much like the back stitching fills it out. But anyway, there's that, and here's my stocking, which has not gotten any stitches since you saw it last, but just so you can be reminded where we're at, we're working on this brown to go down, and then we're going to, that's done. I think we're working in here. It's basically whatever color I grab next. But yeah, all these are done, and then this bit right here is bugging me, so I might go in and fill that in. But I think I'm going to continue with this color all the way around, but I need to check the pattern and see what it actually looks like to see how many more of that there are. But I'm excited to be working on something else, as much as I am still liking working on Sleepy Hollow. It'll be nice to do some actual cross-stitching. But here's that, and I will check in with you tomorrow with 100 stitches done. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Saturday the 13th. It is too early, probably like 7:30, and my coffee just finished brewing, so I'm gonna grab that. But the good news is we made great progress yesterday. I put in my 100 stitches on my stocking and 484 stitches on Sleepy Hollow. So we would have finished the bottom row, I guess you could say, but my cat decided that he wanted to come sit in my lap, and so I did everything except for that very last pumpkin, so literally 20 stitches. But tonight was my night to take care of the baby all night, and so I couldn't stay up even later to finish the pumpkin. So that's gonna be our goal for today. Basically, the way I was able to make it happen was just standing up and stitching while watching a baby confetti like crawl all over the floor. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it today. We'll see. But yeah, so here is my progress on those. So here is my stocking. We finished, well, didn't finish. We finished the brown all the way down and then ran out of the thread, but there's more that goes up here. And then this color, we filled in the middle, it fills in some more here. It actually does not start here. It's just is like in the middle over here. So we're probably just going to continue working on those two colors until we finish up that bottom part of the sled. But these, I believe, are the runners as well. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I want to continue the runners or what. So we're going to see kind of what happens as we finish this floss out. But there is that. And then here is Sleepy Hollow. And you guys have seen the top part. So, sorry, the lighting in here sucks. I didn't turn on the overhead lamp. So yeah, we had started with this skull, came down here, did the inside and outside border on this one, and finished with the bat. So we're gonna work on this pumpkin, then we're gonna go up and down, do the cobweb, and then start up the middle again. That's my plan for today. Hopefully it happens, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Sunday the 14th. Yes. It's 10:30, 10:20, and I am going to hopefully stitch for a little bit. Baby is asleep. We have a lot of chores to do today until he wakes up. My mother-in-law's on her way over, so once she's here and can watch him, then we can do that. But it is, or I put in the 100 stitches on my stocking yesterday, and I only got in 263 on Sleepy Hollow, but there's some exciting stuff in that 263, relatively speaking. But here is what those are looking like. So basically finished up this bottom section. There's like 4 stitches left to go in there, but then I need to look at the pattern and see where I want to go from there, since I still have a lot left on the on the needle of this color. I think it goes down into the railings, or the, what do you call them? This metal part of the sled. The rail, or I think I said that. Anyway, so I'm going to do that, I think, but I have to see where they go because I don't want to travel too far. And then on Sleepy Hollow, put you down for a second. We made our way all the way across the bottom, worked our way up and down. So all of the stitches on both of these are done. We're up to this bat up here, and we put in the last 2 spider webs. So that's the exciting bit. So still have quite a bit to go on this side, but we're about 1,000 stitches in, so we're halfway through the first tool. I was going to say weapon, but I'm stitching an axe, so honestly, either way. And I volunteered for the Stitching Adventure game to go and investigate the mushroom house. So if nobody else wants to do it, I will probably end up doing that, which starts on the 22nd, which is the day we come back from San Francisco. And we got no info about that other than one person has to go and they have to stitch everything before they come back. So I figure that'll be good for my motivation But yep, we're just going to continue backstitching all the way up, all the way across, and all the way across the middle. And then we get to actual cross stitches again, which will be fun because backstitching is getting a little tedious, although I love how it looks, especially the bats. Because there's so many in there, like so many stitches in each one, those are a little tedious. But it's nice that I don't have to look at the pattern. So now that the only thing I have to look for at the pattern for is the actual border parts, because I'm doing those along with the pattern itself, so that those blocks of 10 are what I'm doing on here. And I don't know where they start, because obviously these are like a few stitches, and then like, so maybe like 5 or 6 stitches here, and then we go by 10. So I just have to see where those start. But yeah, other than that, I don't need the pattern. So I finish, like basically we're starting on this bat right here, and then we'll see where we get to. So I guess you will see me hopefully tomorrow with some decisions. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Monday, the 15th. It's like noon, I think. And we are currently in my bedroom because we basically are now having to follow wherever baby boy wants to go. Right now he's playing with some plastic on my floor. Luckily, it's way too big for him to swallow or suffocate him. Like, I'm watching him so he can't suffocate himself or anything, but I have some 80s stuff in there that I'm wearing to the party we have coming up this weekend. But yeah, we're basically just following him around. I need to change my light bulb apparently. And we have put in 263, I think it was, 55, something like that, stitches yesterday. We didn't put in the I'm trying to think of the word. Oh, I started like the next bat, but I didn't put that in yesterday's totals because it's just a lot easier to add up and not have to count each individual motif, since I know how much are in those. Sorry for the crinkling, he's having a very good time. I know you guys haven't seen him for a while, so I'll show him and then show you where we're at. Baby boy. Yeah, just loves playing with it. And it's that like hard, crinkly plastic, so it's like really hard even for me to rip. So that's why I'm not worried about him. Excuse all the clothes on my floor, we're donating some stuff and we just haven't gotten around to it yet. But here is him. Hey, you. Hey. Nope. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Tuesday the 16th. I should already have that memorized because it's the first day of school. Surprisingly, I don't have a ton to do today. I've took care of everything I needed to, I think, unless I'm missing something major. But so I'm going to stitch, and I realized that yesterday I didn't stitch on my stocking. Totally forgot about it. I think I was too excited about getting the backstitching done on Sleepy Hollow, but I'm going to work on that now. Put in those 100 stitches. I can't go back and do yesterday's, so I'm going to, I think my plan, I have to count up the number of days, but I would like to get one full toughness point. So 1,000 stitches put in on stocking, but I can only do 100 a day. But I have the whole month to do it, so I could aim for 2, but I'm gonna have to see how time goes with that. But I'm gonna do that, and then I put in 460 something yesterday, I think, on my stocking, or on my Sleepy Hollow. And so I'm gonna show you those and tell you my plan. So here's my stocking. I finished up all the railing underneath, started down here on this rail, or runner, I think that's what they're called. did this bit. Then I came up here to fill in this part that I had pointed out the other day, which was a dark green, and then filled it in over here and filled it in the rest of this area. And there was no more, as far as I could tell, of that dark green in this general vicinity. So the next color I picked up was, I forget where it was, but it ended up being the same dark brown that I was already working on. So I did these runners. There's a little bit left of this because I just stopped right at the 100. So there's a little bit left. And then I think that's the only place, or no, sorry. Then this color comes up here into the ship that's right here. So I'm going to continue that color basically all the way up into the rest of the back of the sleigh. Once I get these runners done and finish up all of this bit, everything else, I think, for the most part, should be half stitches. So it should go pretty quickly. Of course, I'll have to do twice as many, but because it's all housing down here and the rest of the sky up there. Other than, like, my name is done in full stitches, but other than that, I'm pretty sure everything else is half. And even some of these are half, like all of these sails are half. So at this point, I'm kind of going to be going by color and color completing, because everything down here shouldn't really be up here. And if it is, then I will just do it up here and not worry about this part until all of the sleigh and toys are done. But for now, I'm going to continue on this bit down here to finish out that. And then I'm going to kind of look and see how many stitches I have left to see where I want to go next. I kind of want to finish up the runners, but I also want to get a lot of this area done. So basically it doesn't matter where I go because it all needs done anyway. So there's that. And for the exciting bit, I did finish all of this top part for backstitching, and I finished the outside borders. So I don't have to look at my chart anymore until I start the next part. And all I have to do is fill in that inside border. So I'm super excited. Hopefully I can get this done today. But since we're leaving on Thursday, the baby's at daycare, so that's why I'm hoping to have some more stitching time today. But we have to clean pretty much the whole house. We have someone who's coming to watch our cats coming over at noon. It's about 10:30 now. I just realized I have a random screw on my desk and I have no idea where that came from, so I'm gonna have to ask my husband. We installed the baby gate yesterday, so I'm pretty sure that's where it's from. But yeah, so we have to clean the house, and then hopefully I'll have some stitching time after that, but we're gonna see how that goes. But I'm actually kind of in a cleaning mood today, so we're gonna do that, and I will come to you guys tomorrow to show you how much progress we made. I'm hoping, really hoping to get this done, but we shall see. See you then. All right, so here is another 100 stitches on my stocking. We're working our way up here. We're basically doing the bag shadows, I guess you could say. And then here is dun, 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 my backstitched, I want to say fully backstitched. Well, I guess I could say fully backstitched border on Sleepy Hollow. So happy that it's done. Oh my god. It's a little wrinkled, so once I stretch it out a little bit, you won't see those backstitched bits in there popping out. But yeah, fully done. If I never have to backstitch a bat again, I'll be too happy. But of course there's a ton of backstitching not only are the words all backstitch, but all over the main piece as well. But because I finished that, it is still Tuesday and it's about 3 o'clock. My husband just left to pick up the baby from daycare and I just put in my last stitch. So I thought that I would leave you guys here. Basically what I did is right around here is where I ended my stitching for the axe. I'm going to basically just stitch as much as I can, and then depending on how many I get, because I think what's going to happen is I am going to be the one to go and explore the mushroom house starting on the 22nd in Stitching Adventure. And so basically what's going to happen is I'm going to have to leave and abandon everything I'm currently working on to go do that, and I can't leave that area until that stitching is all accomplished, and I have no idea how much is going to be in there. So because I volunteered to do that, I'm one of the stitchers in my group that gets more progress usually, I think. So if I'm the one chosen to do that, that's fine. But so what I'm doing for right now is stitching as much as I can, and then I will post it to complete another task once I know how many stitches I'll be able to do, if that makes sense. So basically I'm stitching without any particular goal in mind, but the stitches will end up going somewhere once I know. I'm still going to do my 100 stitches a day on my stocking for the sunscreen, but other than that, basically just stitching without a goal, if that makes sense. But I figured this was a good place to end my vlog. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for liking and subscribing if that's what you choose to do. And I will see you next time with hopefully some traveling. We are staying at my father-in-law's house, but he will not be there. He is in Ireland at the moment, so we're gonna have the house to ourselves, which is nice. We are doing 80s themed outfits for this birthday party, and it's a surprise, so it should be fun. But hopefully I'll be able to take you guys along with me, and we'll be able to see. I'm only going to be taking my stocking and my Sleepy Hollow, so you're still going to be seeing a lot of that, so I hope you like that. Basically just because they're very easy to travel with, because they're both paper and they're both small enough that they fit into, both projects can fit in the same regular size project bag. Yeah, so I hope you guys are up for that, and I will see you all hopefully in a week.